Hello there everyone, my name is Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video is going to be a very important video, guys and girls, because the big question is Bitcoin about to reverse? And there is a lot of opinions right now online going about that we are about to just reverse and go to the moon, and some people are saying that it's vice versa, that we're going to dump much lower. So in this video I'm going to take a look at a few interesting things, at some news, at some technicals, and what you have to be expecting tomorrow. So, and also going to talk about my Ethereum short trade. So and before we get into this stuff, guys and girls, I wanted to remind you that on BitGet, if you're going to be using my link down below in the description of this video or in the pinned comment and start trading with BitGet, you'll be getting daily rewards for all the trades that you're taking. So even if you're going to be a break-even trader, you will still be getting money in the way of rebates and cashback for every single trade. Look, I've gotten $270 yesterday for right here. So basically, if you're a break-even trader, you're still going to be making money. So it's insane. I'm going to link a tutorial that I've done on this feature of brand new feature of BitGet right here. And if you're going to use my link, you're going to also get all these insane bonuses. And the sign-up bonus just got increased to 20 USDT, which is credited every single day. And also the deposit bonus is up to $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. And if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my crypto course. And guys and girls, if in some case you didn't receive a bonus, whatever, join my free Telegram channel down in the description of this video. And there is a link in one of my latest messages to a BitGet support group that you can actually reach out to, give your UID and claim all the bonuses, or get all the information how to claim those bonuses, etc. Because every bonus you actually have to go to Reward Center in BitGet right here, Reward Center, and claim the actual bonus in the Reward Center. So, and all the instructions are in my free Telegram channel. Join it right now. And perhaps if you've been trading on BitGet and you used my link, then the bonuses are actually waiting for you in Reward Center. So go and join it right now. And right now, what we are seeing is yesterday we had this candle, and on Bitcoin, and everybody was super excited, super mega happy, saying that this is a candle for reversal. Because sometimes we see these kinds of crumbles, like for example this one right here, or this one potentially right here, that signalizes a potential reversal. And Twitter was full of these candles right here, this long candle tail. So if we're gonna take a look also at the volume, we also had some volume come in. But again, look at it. I mean, is it really that good, this volume? So I don't want to burst your bubble, but I don't really like how it looks. But we're gonna get back to the technicals in just a second. Let's cover some interesting news that are, in my opinion, worth covering, and then we're gonna come back to the most important aspects. So the first things first is a lot of people keep talking about the Fed sledgehammer that will further batter Bitcoin, Ethereum prices, etc. That they're saying that the Bloomberg analysts are saying that Ethereum might drop as low as $1,000. And if you remember, then our current target on our Ethereum short trade, so our first target was 1,460. Then the current target, the next take profit area, which was hit spot on. So call me Mr. Spot on down in the comments right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, share this video with your friends and family members and your social media. There is a share button below right here in YouTube, because we are spot on, always insane. Okay, well, it is pretty crazy though. So, and this right here is the target that they're talking about. So basically $1,000, which, as I said before, this could be your like last target for the short trade that we have currently on Ethereum. And this short trade is still open, and I'm still raking in like $20,000. And that's why, again, use BitGet and take all these incredible trades, all the bonuses down in the description as well as in the pinned comment. And right now, so this is like the current like worst case scenario target. But remember that these kinds of things, as they're saying, Fed sledgehammer, because we are currently expecting, there it is, we're expecting 75 basis points. If it's going to be 100 basis points, so one full percentage, then certainly, I mean, this target is very reasonable, which is mentioned in this article right here of $1,000 per Ethereum. And for tomorrow, guys and girls, you really have to watch at 2 p.m. tomorrow, FOMC meeting, and also the press conference. And we are, again, really interested in what Powell is going to say? What are the outlooks? What is the strategy that Fed is going to be pursuing, and how hawkish is Fed going to stay? So number one, we're really interested in the numbers. If it's going to be 50 basis points, which is very unrealistic at this point, it's going to be very positive, and we should definitely close our short trades and maybe even long the market. If it's going to be 1 full percentage point, the markets are going to go down so we can keep our short trades. If it's going to be 75 basis points, then it's going to be neutral. So, but then what's going to be probably even more important is going to be the press conference, again, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that's why, all this FUD really is going to depend on what's going to happen tomorrow. Then the next thing is quite interesting is the crypto industry can trust Cynthia Lummis to get regulation right. So basically this is a long article about what Cynthia Lummis is currently doing and what is happening. And it has come, this regulation, everything they're working on has, I'm just summarizing it for you guys and girls. So it slowed down drastically the whole principle, a whole concept that they've been working on in Wyoming, just because of midterms coming up and all the elections, etc. So that's why everything has come to almost a halt. But the industry is still quite bullish because they believe in Cynthia Lummis and proper regulation, which is coming. So just wanted to let you know that it's actually quite slow, and we actually expected it to be slow. And that's why in the summer, when we covered this whole stuff about Cynthia Lummis and her crypto bill, we expected it to be slow. So don't expect any outcomes before 2023-24. Now, the next thing is quite interesting, which is Pierre Poilievre will be Canada's first Bitcoin prime minister. So, small bits and pieces coming together for the next bull run. Again, short-term perspective, we potentially going to see some downside. But in a long-term perspective, even though, like, for example, right now I'm shorting Ethereum, I'm making but guess what? When I'm going to take the profit on this trade, I'm going to just buy Ethereum with it. So I have a lot of Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, all other, like 20 altcoins at this point. And I'm just going to be using this money that I'm making on a down move to put it into a long-term perspective. So if I'm going to buy $20,000 of Ethereum today, it's going to turn into $100,000 down the road. So theoretically, I didn't make 20K on this trade. I've made 100K on this trade, which is just the way it is. So that's my principle as of right now. So, and the next thing is that the Russian officials are saying that the bill, they're working on a bill that will give businesses the leeway in the use of crypto internationally. So it depends on how you look at this and how you perceive the current situation in Russia and Ukraine and etc. So it's your own opinion, but they're working on it quite fast actually. So this is also, again, it's a bit controversial, I understand, but nonetheless we have to speak about this as us being neutral crypto people and seeing that there are governments and big powers nonetheless with big volumes of money that are moving towards crypto adoption. So the next thing is quite interesting as well, that Argentina inflation skyrocketed to almost 80%. And their crypto adoptions is starting to grow more and more because the countries that are suffering from the biggest inflation are looking for alternatives, like the Central African Republic. I was the face of Sango project of Central African Republic, which not too many people know about, but that country also suffered from huge inflation, and they're moving to crypto because it's like Ethereum right now with proof of stake. They are deflationary. So this kind of crap, devaluing of the nation's assets, it's like, you have $1 million in United States currency, and then a few years later the buying power of that money goes down by 50%. It's crazy. It's just robbery. The government is just stealing your money, and crypto is the answer. Crypto is the exit strategy, and that's why a lot of the countries are starting to realize this. So that's why they're moving into it. And this is like seeing these things, like the crypto adoption in the Argentina that is slowly happening, is incredible. The next thing is that also quite funny one for you Terra Luna fans. Enjoy. I told you, and I love this when I'm one of those I told you so guys, but enjoy your profits on Terra Luna. Clowns. So prosecutors ask Interpol to put red notice on Terra Luna founders Doc One. So now Doc One is fleeing, even though he's saying that he's not fleeing, but he's not in Singapore, he's not in Korea, nobody knows where he is, but he's not fleeing, of course not, of course he's not fleeing. So now they're asking Interpol to put a red notice on his name. Maybe they will never catch him, maybe, I don't know, but this is quite funny. But keep buying Terra Luna, and this is a joke, I hope you understand it's a joke, don't buy that shit. So next thing is SEC lawsuit is claiming jurisdiction as Ethereum nodes are clustered in the United States, and this is quite a painful one because, as we've expected before, that SEC could go after Ethereum because they're moving to proof of stake and classify them as securities. And right now, in accordance to their investigation, that most nodes are clustered in the United States, so they're seeing this as a United States asset, basically. So, and in a short-term perspective, this is quite bearish because they're going to be going after Ethereum. But at the same time, it gives the opportunity for regulation. And for Ethereum, it's more centralized than Bitcoin, obviously. So there's a team behind it, and they will be able to adapt to any requirement from SEC. And I think that this is more of a good thing in a long term than bad thing. So in the short term, it could be some volatility because of this kind of stuff, especially if some SEC and Gary Gensler is going to be putting sticks into our wheels. But we're going to see how that develops. Now, the next thing is also quite interesting. Cftc's commissioner visits Ripple offices as decision in SEC case looms. So there is this resolution potentially is coming very soon, because on Saturday, the SEC and Ripple both filed motions for summary judgment in a case alleging the firms violated securities laws. And the most interesting thing here is that the outcome of SEC's case could influence which federal regulator might play a greater role in handling the XRP token as a commodity or security. Garlinghouse claimed on Saturday that the SEC wasn't interested in applying the law and alleged the regulator thought to expand the jurisdiction far beyond the authority granted to them by Congress. So in my opinion, again, so I'm really excited to see. I know that XRP, let me know down in the comments if you're from XRP army, from XRP fans, because I'm holding a lot of XRP. I don't necessarily believe in the future of XRP as a token, as the utility of the token, as I believe in the hype that is going to come to XRP once they're going to win. And I think that there is a 90 to 95% chance that XRP is going to actually win the lawsuit, which is going to just take XRP to the moon, at least in a short-term perspective. So let's move on to the next thing. And this, I love this guy. Look at him. He looks like he's ready to retire. Anyway, Biden was slammed after stating inflation hasn't spiked for months. Well, this guy is a very special individual, but and he said I'm more optimistic than I've ever been in a long time. So should we really listen to what he's saying? And the answer is absolutely not. So in case if you got a little bit happy about his speech, I wouldn't be, because you never know if it's the president of the United States speaking or dementia. So that's why, if you're looking at the real numbers, there is not that very much to be so very optimistic about, not yet. So that brings us to the technicals. And guys and girls, if you're enjoying this content, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so that you're always notified when I make a new upload. Now, in the preparation, and the big question is, are we going to be pivoting? Is the price going to be turning? Should we close the short trades, etc.? So let's take a look at some. Number one, we already know that tomorrow is a very important FOMC meeting. Something I'm gonna let me know that in the comments if I should do a live stream tomorrow and see what's going to happen during that meeting. And also, for example, in terms of the technicals, so what we are seeing in preparation for tomorrow, we had some kind of a bounce off of this level in Ethereum, and we formed this kind of wedge, which right now seems to be breaking down. Again, this is like a scalp trade that you can take, and the target of this could be around 1300. So this is what, but there isn't really much happening because everybody's waiting for tomorrow, and all you can do is take all these small trades. If you're gonna break above, then you can actually trade in this channel in between, which is actually absolutely fine. There's always this 50-50 chance, and with proper risk and money management, you can take these kinds of trades. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, let's take a look. So with Bitcoin, it gave us some hopium yesterday, and it was like, yeah, beautiful, we are just bouncing. But in reality, guys, remember that oftentimes when we're moving down, we're not moving down in a straight line. We're going to be moving down with some kind of movement, right? So the same thing, like if we're going to measure it in this one, well, yeah, it's not going to work like that. So it's always going to be, as long as we are, in my opinion, as long as we are staying below this level right here, just technically, purely technically, and this is going to be also staying below the area between $19,600 and $20,000, which has been, once again, let's go to a slightly bigger time frame, and you're going to see that historically this has been very important for us. It was a big area of big order blocks were in this vicinity, and this is what we are seeing right now. So as of right now, we have high peak, lower peak, lower peak. So this kind of a boost and this kind of a rejection, small support here is no fun because it could actually keep moving lower. So to answer the question of this whole video and the title of this video, is it reversing? And the obvious answer here is absolutely not. I'm not seeing any reason for it to reverse as of right now. And if we're gonna take a look at this, potentially with something like this, maybe this, then we'll see that potentially we're actually going to be breaking down again, and our target here is going to be again $18,700. So if that's what you want to take as a trade into trend with a small stop loss, then this could be an interesting opportunity. Again, this is just super high risk active trading. I'm more personally, I've done this before for many years, but I'm focusing on slightly bigger trades right now that I'm taking and showing you guys. And let me know if I should do like more smaller scalp trades as well. If you're interested, I might consider starting some kind of a copy trading account, or maybe so you can actually copy my trades, or actually do something like a signal group somewhere on Discord with more actual signals, with all the smallest things like 5 signals a day, or sometimes less, sometimes more. Let me know that in the comments as well. And remember that all of these trades you can take over on BitGet, and every time you're going to be taking the number one, if you're going to use my link down below, you're going to get all these insane bonuses, including a $20 bonus for simply using my link. And also when you're going to go to assets, to financial record, you're going to see rebate rewards for every single trade you're taking, which is going to be credited within within 24 hours of when you take the trade. So, and this is basically, even a break-even trader is going to get a salary, and I know that a lot of you guys are barely break-even traders. So use this, join BitGet right now, use this opportunity and make money from your own trading, besides your actual profits or losses on your actual trading, which is just life-changing for a trader. And I would personally, back then many years ago, I would potentially kill for an opportunity like this for extra money made during trading. And I'm going to link again this tutorial right here so you can check it out and see how it works and how to get these rebates. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, watch out for tomorrow's FOMC meeting, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.